What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Do you have your line in the sand? Do you know exactly when you would use physical force or even deadly force to stop an attack, to stop someone from doing certain actions against you and your family? Do you know where your line in the sand is? It's becoming more and more important nowadays to know where that line in the sand is, because as times get worse, crime is going to go up. Right now, shoplifting is going up. I heard today that the dollar stores actually having to close some stores because of shoplifting inside those dollar stores. So if people are stealing from the dollar store, shoplifting from the dollar store, then times are definitely getting bad. And it's going to get worse when shoplifting, you know, that non-violent type theft. Is it feeding these people? Is it keeping these people clothed and housed and warmed? They will resort to violent crime. We're seeing that more often now. And as time goes on, it'll get worse and worse. There'll be more home invasions, more carjacking, just more robbery on the street, all kinds of things that people will do to make ends meet. Kidnapping for ransom, for example, happens a lot in third world countries, which the United States is turning into sort of a third world country right now. In certain areas, it's worse than other areas. It's a big country, and you have some areas that's pretty decent right now, and you have other areas that looks like, you know, a third world slum hole that you don't want to go to, because if you go through there, more likely you'll be robbed and killed and raped and whatever. So it's getting more and more likely that you will have to use your hands to defend yourself, or even a firearm to defend yourself and use deadly force. You need to know where your line in the sand is. If someone crosses this line, you need to know what your reaction is going to be. And not only crime, not only just civilian against civilian, you know, you have now the federal government that is getting more and more corrupt, getting more and more violent towards citizens. And who knows, you know, what's coming next. As they get more authoritarian, they like to show their power. They like to make examples of certain people. So you need to know what your line in the sand is there also. You know, my lines in the sand are if someone is coming to take my property for whatever reason. That's my line in the sand. Not going to happen, at least while I'm alive. Come to take my preps, not going to happen as long as I'm alive. Come to take, you know, my firearms, not going to happen if I'm still alive. Trying to do physical bodily harm to me, trying to kill me, trying to hurt someone I care about, you know, like someone I'm dating, my mother, my brother. My brother can defend himself, but you know what I'm saying. His kids, you know, his family, anybody I care about, if I'm there and someone's trying to hurt those people, you know, I will do everything I can to defend against that attack. That's some of my line in the sand. And, you know, if someone is coming at me and they're being aggressive, you know how people will blow their chest up and come towards someone else? If you are one man and you have no weapons whatsoever on you, ATVs coming through. Let those pass. It's the weekend, guys. Comes to ride through here and mess my videos up. Anyway, if someone's coming towards me and they're being aggressive, and you can usually tell if they're going to be aggressive or not. Sometimes they will try to fake it, but if you're paying attention and you're alert and have good situational awareness, you can tell what they're planning on doing. If they are coming towards me and I know they're going to try to attack me and they're trying to get up close, or they're just being aggressive with their chest all blown out, when they get in striking distance, you know, they're going to get palm striker under the chin, they're going to get ear slapped, they're going to get an elbow to the side of the temple, they're going to get eye gouged, taken down, and get a good beat down. If there's more than one person, if they have a weapon, if one person has a weapon, there's more than one person has attacked me, and I'm going to go straight to firearms. Because two people, you don't want to fight two people. You really want to fight one person. The person is a lot bigger than you are, and it depends on the situation. You know, someone like my mother, who was 70 years old, could use deadly force a whole lot quicker than I could, because just about everyone is capable of causing her bodily harm or actually killing her, even if they aren't armed. So she can claim self-defense a whole lot easier than I can in certain situations. You have to know the law, you have to use your head. But you also need to have your line in the sand drawn and know where that line in the sand is. But if someone is, there's two people, if they have one person or two people, they have weapons, which a lot of times they will, then I'm going to go straight to firearms. and I don't care one bit to use, a firearm to defend myself. That's my lines in the sand. I have them set. If something happens, I can react instantly. I don't have to go through these dilemmas of, oh, what should I do? And think about moral dilemmas and legal dilemmas and things. I know instantly, right then, when it's happening, what to do, what I'm going to do, and where my line of sand is. Like I said, if they get too close, get within striking distance, and they're acting aggressive, they're going to get a major palm strike under the chin. They're going to get hit right through here with the side of my hand here. They're going to get an ear slap. They're going to get, an eye gouge. If they have weapons, they're going to get this. If there's more than one person, they're going to get this. Trying to come into my home, like a home invasion. If you come through that door, I'm not going to say stop or I'll shoot. I'm just going to start shooting. Because if you're coming through that door, and you've already broke through the door, you're intent on doing me and whoever's with me bodily harm, most likely death. And if anyone's coming through your door like that, they're going to be armed themselves. You can't think about this thing. You can't have the moral dilemmas about this. You can't let someone come in and tie you down, tie you up, rape your family members, sodomize you and your family. I mean, it sounds bad, but it happens all the time. Take what you have and then shoot you in the head because they don't want no witnesses as they leave. And then 3 or 4 days later, your neighbors might find you in there half rotted and all bloated and everything because you've been killed. You can't let that happen. You have to have your lines in the sand. If someone's coming through your door, lines in the sand. If someone's coming toward you, you got to know your line in the sand. If you know your line in the sand when it comes to government, you have to know, have your mind made up where you can react instantly. You can't be thinking, what should I do? Having these dilemmas in your mind, these moral dilemmas, these religious dilemmas in your mind, these legal dilemmas, how to figure it out. How is this happening? Because it happens like that. It happens very, very quickly. Because when someone is trying to attack you, they want to get the upper hand. They want to be quick and violent. So you have to be quick and violent in response to their violence. But you need to know the law, because right now, and more than likely in the future, if you have to use, a firearm for self-defense or actually hurt someone seriously with your hands, or even in just a assault type thing, you can end up in court, you can end up in jail, you can end up in prison. So you need to know what the law is in your state. You need to know what to say when you're being questioned, and know your rights. And a few resources here I've got that will help you with that is, after you shoot, the gun's hot, the perp's not. Now what? It talks about all kinds of legal things in here, but again, check your state laws, because different states are have different laws. And these 2 videos here are also very good. They go through different scenarios to show what self-defense, what is it. Again, great resources. So you need to know the law so you know what to say, because if you say one thing wrong, it can be used against you. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have a right for an attorney if you cannot afford one will be appointed for you. Do you understand your rights? And then you shut up. You don't say anything. So, yes, I understand my rights. I'll be glad to give you a full statement after I talk to my lawyer. That's the first thing you should say. Never, again, not legal advice. It's just me talking to you guys. And this is what I would do. You never talk to police without getting a lawyer. I'll be glad to give you a full statement as soon as I get to speak to my attorney. It's your right to do that. They have to stop questioning you right there, because you're going to be nervous. More than likely, you're going to be, something just happened that's been very serious. You had a serious threat on your life. You actually had to use your firearm maybe, and you've actually had to take someone else's life to defend yours. And you're being questioned, and if you do this, you're going to say something that's going to put you in prison, more than likely, even if you are innocent, because they will try to twist you up, try to twist your words up, used against you in the court of law. So, I was being attacked. I was trying to defend myself. I had to stop the attack. I'll be glad to give you a full statement as soon as I talk to my attorney, or I talk to an attorney, and then shut up. That will give you time to calm down, time to think, time to talk to a lawyer, time to get legal advice. It's your right to do that, so take and use your rights. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm letting you know what your rights are. You have the right to shut up. You have a right to remain silent. Use that right. for as long as possible until you get to talk to your lawyer to get your head figured out so you can actually think and give an accurate statement of what happened. Again, you were in fear for your life, you were being attacked, you had to stop the attack because you were in fear for your life, and I'll be happy to give a full statement when I talk to my attorney. And shut up. Anyway, if you have your lines in the sand drawn, if you know where that line is, if someone crosses that line, what you will do, what action you will take, then leave a yes in the comments below. If you don't, then leave a no. If you like the video, get a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'm Creekmore out here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.